On the surface, K-pop Demon Hunters looks like another triumph for Sony, but in reality, it's probably their biggest embarrassment to date. Here's why. In recent years, Sony has released way more daring and creative animated films than both Disney and Pixar combined, with nearly each of them resonating with critics and audiences, getting praises for their brave storytelling and outstanding animation. However, if you thought Sony was now the new king of theatrical animation, K-pop Demon Hunters, in my opinion, shows why it's not the case. Why do you think K-pop Demon Hunters came out on Netflix rather than in theaters? Well, that's because Sony didn't thought it was good enough for theaters and sold it to Netflix, where to the surprise of everyone, it became a huge hit and is likely going to be the start of a new multimedia franchise, and Sony won't get anything from that. What were Sony thinking when they decided K-pop Demon Hunters wasn't good enough for theaters? Well, given that they thought Kraven the Hunter was good enough to be released in December and compete with Mufasa and Sonic the Hedgehog 3, I guess you can catch their drift. Sony desperately wanted to use all the Spider-Man characters they had access to and tried to build a cinematic universe around them and get their own profitable franchise, and that totally failed. But ironically, they could have had it all if they gave K-pop Demon Hunters a chance. But looking at where that movie is right now, I guess it's doing well enough without Sony.